What is up YouTube, and welcome to this The Lovebirds review. So The Lovebirds is the latest movie from Netflix and stars one of my favourite comedian actors, and that is Kumail, and I won't even try to pronounce his last name because I will totally butcher it. If you're new to this, then please do subscribe with notifications on, and if you enjoyed the video, please do drop a like as it helps us out massively. But Kumail has been in one of the best comedic TV shows of all time, and that is Silicon Valley, and he also had a bit part in Broad City, which made me laugh because in Broad City he actually played someone who wanted to get on The Amazing Race, and that is a big subplot here. Of course, he is known for the stunning The Big Sick, and will be making his major franchise debut in Marvel's The Eternals, and after reading Neil Gaiman's run, I am super pumped for that movie. Issa Rae is the co-lead here, and I must confess that I have not seen anything that she's been featured in before, but looking her up, she was in The Photograph with Lakeith Stanfield, so that's tonight's lockdown movie sorted. Now, one thing to note about this movie is how it is literally nothing like the trailer made it out to be whatsoever, and to be honest, I didn't actually like the trailer. Kumail's awkward delivery of lines is his signature, but it just seemed very, very weird here, and I surmise that this was a movie where he falls in love with a criminal, but the plot is so far removed from that, I felt very, very stupid. Luckily, the finished product is one of the most watchable movies I've seen in a very, very long time, and my last movie I watched was Capone, and that absolutely was terrible. Watchable is a big compliment from me, as I have possibly the most shortest attention span of all time. I am constantly scrolling through Reddit, I'm streaming a movie, much to the ire there of my partner. But movies like this, and to be honest, the movie is essentially about a couple who are in reality on the brink of breaking up and is tested with a night of total chaos. These cliches of a couple thrown into a fish out of water situation that usually turn out to be absolutely terrible are just downright boring. Movies like Date Night and Game Night spring to mind. Despite having some of the greatest comedy casts ever assembled, they fall flat and waste what could have made them so special. So the story here was very, very gripping, and it went from a normal, criminal, blah, blah, blah escapade into an Eyes Wide Shut style thriller framed in a really, really good comedy. So Kumail and Issa, they play off each other naturally, which is very important, as they are the constant throughout the entire movie, and their one-liners and back and forth had me in stitches at times, which added to the contrast of the two having to clear their name in a very serious storyline and very serious situations, which had a high body count, which really isn't what I was expecting. But other plot threads include the couple obsessed with how other couples actually live their lives, and looking across the white picket fence isn't all it is cracked up to be, and the Stepford Wives life that you see your neighbours having and your friends having, and relationships on Instagram, they're all fake. Everyone is just unhappy just like you, and it's not best to look out for outside influences on your relationship. Yes, very, very deep stuff there for a Netflix comedy. Seriously, can you just at me next time? Now, the pacing here was very, very smooth. I didn't feel like it dragged whatsoever. There was a tiny bit where they met their friends and things like that. That was needed and was very, very in context and on topic for the whole movie. It moved quite fast. There were a few parts where they paused to take stock. Parts like this in other movies just feel boring, and I think, come on, get on with it. We're almost done with the movie. Just get on with the story. But here, it was a very heartfelt moment, and I really do feel like both these actors who are playing the lead, they are really, really talented in their role, and they just clicked completely together, which was really, really good. And to be honest, in The Big Sick, Kumail was a bit awkward, and I feel like he has really hit his stride here with his acting and is done really, really well. I genuinely did actually root for them, and I wanted them to stay together in all complete against the odds of a weird sex cult in the middle of New Orleans, which was really, really fun. I really loved the craziness, and they messed with the whole cult tropes, and they really broke things down and different to what we usually expect, and it does nearly everything different as opposed to its peers, which is it's so refreshing. And this does feel, or at times Netflix and Amazon Prime movies can feel very much like this is a streaming service movie, but here I could really feel that this actually could have dropped in the cinema and it would have done really, really well. And to be honest, I really adored it. And I hope the creative team work on something different and work on a similar comedy, because I want to see more of what they're doing. And to be honest, I really, really liked it. I did like how the whole metaphor of the Amazing Race, everything was a prep for them doing the Amazing Race at the end, which was really, really cool. And overall, this was a solid movie. It's a solid 4 out of 5 for me. So let me know what you think in the comments. What did you think of the movie? Are you excited for the movie? Let me know down below, and do subscribe and like. And I'll see you soon, and goodbye.